Hi, welcome to Dag Chats. I'm Nick,
I'm Jack.
And I'm Finn.
and today we're going to be going over some pretty interesting topics as our lives have been drastically changed by the pandemic of the coronavirus. Jack, how has
Yeah.
your life been changed in quarantine?
So, I've been kind of bored all day. I've been sitting around, nothing to do but petting my cats. I'm so bored. Me and my dad painted a ping pong table for no reason. Like, we painted a ping pong table. Like, it was green and now it's red. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it once more. I don't know what we're gonna do next.
So you're painting it multiple times.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It is hilarious.
Yeah, me and my dad ordered 2 skateboards in the past 2 weeks, and we've put them together, put the grip tape on and everything, and now we're going to the skate park every Saturday or Sunday.
Wait, you and your dad?
Yeah, me and my dad
Yeah,
skate. We go to the skate
kind of
park.
cool thing to do.
My brother comes
during
too
this
sometime.
during this pandemic. We're all at home. We're all bored. You know, you see those trick shot videos of the guy with his grandma or something, and he takes a
Yeah,
ping pong ball and he
with the
bounces
ping pong
it like
ball.
20 times, and it gets in
Oh
the
my
cup.
god.
It's kind of amazing actually. Just imagine how much like repetition it takes. If you were to see it, it would
Wait,
be
Jack,
an hour-long video.
is it called Gangster Granny?
I have no idea. I've just seen it when I was
It's a Snapchat story, I think, the one you're talking about.
Can I also just say as a disclaimer, our dearest friend Ty, who's also part of this podcasting club, his microphone currently, he says, is not the best. He's not currently talking with us today. Within the next time we record, he'll probably end up be pitching in and having fun and actually engaging with the conversation. Right now, he's just helping with background stuff, but he'll be back in later on.
Yeah.
So, what have you guys been planning to do over the next couple of days? And what do you think of the new learning plan? Like where we have Google Meets every day. Well, mostly on A-days.
I really hate it.
Yeah.
A-days, instead of taking me until 11 o'clock, it took me till 2 o'clock. And that's just way too much time wasted because they give you like an hour and a half in between each Google Meet, which I guess is good, but like it's not the best.
Right. It actually takes the whole day. we're going ahead. Like everybody in the school is going ahead, and we're finishing at 11 o'clock. But don't change anything. That's going out to all the teachers out there.
Wait, so how do you guys feel about we're not going back to school?
Yeah, they just announced that yesterday. It was like, so if we're not going back to school, that means that, so for those of you that don't know, we have spent the past like month or so, like a whole month working on putting up those foam things, the foam things with the little stripes and they're colorful.
Yeah, sound
We
barriers.
spent a whole month putting them up on the wall, and then get this. It's the Thursday before Friday, and we're excited. We're pumped up for our first podcast, right? And then this coronavirus comes around, and then the Friday we're out of school for the rest of the year. That was it.
You're like, oh, we're gonna go back in a couple of weeks. No, a month later. I will go back in like a week or so.
We're fine.
2 months later. We'll go back on June 6th. A week later. We're never going back to school.
Yeah.
It especially stinks because Ty, Jack, and I spent $30-something on that setup.
We spent over $100 of getting like a nice neon sign
of
to
our
go
own
out.
money, just saying. Like we didn't
Our
get
own
a
money.
loan.
Put it out. We got some floor mats things. I don't know, but we spent all of this time. Like we're meeting up at lunch for I don't know a long time. We're meeting up at lunch, just talking about what we're doing. Talk about what's the plan, how we don't get this set up, and eventually we were all ready until this coronavirus thing came along. So I'm really happy that we've managed to get all this together and got set up.
And if you think about it, by the time we come back to school next year, as soon as we get back, we can go talk to the teacher that's also guiding this, and then we can have it so that just goes straight to the podcast as soon as we get through all of the so we probably have to do re-sign-ups and stuff, but after that we'd be able to very easily just go back to what we had and just completely it would just change how we do it, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about him. Because I've been sending emails.
I mean, being
Yeah.
in quarantine, you've been able to talk about. We've been thinking about different things because we've had more time on our hands, not in school, just to be able to think about whatever we want personally. So one of the questions that comes to my head: you had the option to deep fry anything. I'm talking anything. Sunglasses, a computer. What would it be?
Okay, let's see. What would be a good? What would be a good thing? So we have I don't know. I would deep fry my toe foot thing. Yeah, my foot.
Why?
Because feet taste nice.
You're special.
I am special, thanks.
I would
Very
deep
well.
fry my Xbox controller, like hydro dipping, but it's deep frying.
That would be dumb. It would feel weird in your hands. Hand. I would just grab this controller.
Yeah, but
So it would feel like crispy. I'd probably be tempted to take
yeah,
a
but
little,
then what are you gonna
take a little
what are you
bite out
gonna
of
do
it.
with your what are you gonna do with your toes? You're gonna eat your toe?
Yeah, toes. Get that good toe meat.
Yeah,
Nice
I
and
got
tender. Nice and tender around there.
I mean, though,
Like that.
Like eating toes.
Yeah.
okay, personally,
I'm gonna cut that too.
I would probably deep fry my homework because if you think about it, paper it's not like it's not edible. It's natural mostly. It comes from trees, so you could just deep fry your paper and then eat it like a French fry.
You
Like,
could
cut
deep
it up
fry a
nice.
tree.
if you really think about it, trees are paper, and paper is origami, and origami could be French fries. Therefore, you could eat a tree.
Good point.
How's origami French fries?
Well, have you ever eaten origami French fries?
No, and I think to make an origami French fry, you just fold it into a box. I don't think that's origami.
Now, going back to the topic of being able to think about other things, you've also had being able to have straight access to your pantry or your fridge or to your freezer. And one of the things that I've seen popping up in my freezer a bit more often is ice cream. Now, personally, I'm more of a blank person when it comes to ice cream. I like the standard vanilla, but I know other people do like other things. Like, I know there's crazy ice cream concoctions of like a Cookie Monster ice cream, a Dirt and Worms ice cream. I mean, what do you guys think is a good flavor of ice cream, or what's your favorite?
So when I was going to that It place. For those of you that are around or ever been to an It, I don't
Jordan's
think
Furniture. Yeah.
is that like a no? There's only one of those, right?
There's a couple, but
There's a couple, right? But well, you walk in and there's this little thing. Well, it's something ice cream, and you get in there and it just has all of these assortments of the most crazy ice cream you've ever seen. There was like Cookie Monster. It tastes a little bit like cookie. Tastes a little bit like monster. If you ever wanted to know. And then there's this other one. It was like I have absolutely no idea. I'm at a blank. But I would say my favorite ice cream in that was this lobster cookie dough thing. It sounds gross, but all it is for some reason they called it lobster because it has Reese's in it. Like cookie dough with Reese's.
I would never want to eat
that
ice. That's
sounds
like
good. It's like a Reese's
That's not good.
cookie.
no, that's just horrible for marketing. Because honestly, if
You would want to
a
eat a lot of ice cream, yeah.
honestly, in a very perfect world, if you think about it, for a Jordan's Furniture commercial, it's like, come visit our beautiful furniture store. We have a high ropes course in lobster flavored ice cream. Who calls it? What lobster does not sound appealing in any
I
way,
think it's
shape, or
lobster
form.
because it wasn't the full. You know
It was
what?
just the
It
color.
was a little Reese's. Okay, the little Reese's that you find in the stockings on Christmas morning, stuff like that.
Yeah, the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. No, not quite. Like one step bigger.
Do they look like M&Ms?
Not quite. They're the regular Reese's, but like smaller,
Just
like the
small.
size of a marble.
Oh, okay. Well, my
Yeah.
favorite ice cream flavor would have to be coffee Oreo.
Coffee
No,
Oreo.
or coffee Oreo. I
Have
get
you
it
ever,
at a place called
you ever had
James.
Oreo creamer?
Like creamer, like for like coffee.
Yeah, Oreo creamer for your coffee.
I mean, I've had like a cinnamon donut creamer or a
Donut.
cinnamon roll creamer, like those stuff, like apple crumb creamer. I've had those type of things. I've never seen Oreo though.
I've had
I love
caramel
that.
caramel creamer.
Yeah.
Like
You go to
I'm a
Dunkin' Donuts and you get a caramel flavored coffee. They
like
give these assortments of coffee, and they're
They have what's it called? They have
flavors.
Girl Scout cookie flavors of
Which Girl Scout cookie?
coffee. They have Thin Mints and Dosey Does, I think, the peanut butter ones.
no, I'm not the biggest fan of Girl Scout cookies, but it
I
depends
like
which
those.
ones they are.
I like the ones where the cookie, they're coconut, but they're like for some reason kind of orange. They just drizzled in chocolate and they're orange.
Yeah,
And I don't know. They taste good, and they have a little bit of a crunchy aspect to them.
yeah.
Those are really good.
I mean, we can always see what the week is gonna bring us. I think we're out of topics for now.
Yep. Why don't you wrap us up?
Alrighty, it's been a fun podcast. I enjoyed it. I think you guys enjoyed it for our first podcast. I hope
Yeah.
so.
Nice.
And we will see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning into Dag Chats. Have a great day.
Bye.